All right, guys, I finally got my hands on a Visitor watch. I've been eyeballing these things for a long time. So big thanks to Brandon for lending this watch. This is his personal watch. He lent it in. He sent it to me first, and then I'm going to send it to Bruce, and then it's going to go back to Brandon. So big thanks for lending this in and letting us share this with everybody. So I already know there's a few videos out there, but if you don't know, this is a super cool watch, and I think for everything that's involved, like the big picture on this watch is its unique design, its creation, the materials used, and its price point. This is a hard one to beat as far as being, checking so many boxes of being like unique and just good value. So the price point is $650. The catch is you can't go buy one. You can't. I'm gonna put a link to the visitor website in the description, but you're gonna go there and you're gonna see all these really cool watches because there's tons of cool models. I gravitate towards this one. This was his first one, and then he added this bracelet for it later. But you basically have to sign up for a wait list, and then I don't know how long you have to wait or anything like that. I've been on that wait list a couple of times, and I think it's not extremely bad, but it's interesting. It can be frustrating to us watch guys when we're so used to just finding something we like and going to buy it. So I understand it. I get the frustration when there's something you want and you can't get it because of whatever reason. There's a wait list. I mean, it's almost becoming the norm for like the super desirable stuff. So, and apparently these visitors are super desirable. So now this thing has so many different shapes and designs on it that I'm sure they're all called something. I am not going to butcher the names of them. I'm just going to say that is the coolest handset I have ever seen. That is so unique and so different than anything I have seen before on a watch. And maybe they've been used before and I just haven't been privy to them. But you can see wonderfully applied, almost teardrop style indices for the most part, with the exclusion of 12, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, and 9. They're going to have the round ones, and then the rest of them are the teardrops. But if you look around there on the very outside perimeter, you have like a minute track essentially, but that's where you see it. It's a sandwich dial, and underneath that is loomed. So this thing plays loom very well, including another little trick up its sleeve. So I'll show you that when we go to the loom shop. But you can see this thing is like perfection. And it comes in different colorways. So if like this, this color here is a big popular one because it is the Duneshore and it's supposed to be probably like a sand color. So it's definitely unique and it's great looking, but there's like I think a black or a dark green, maybe even a dark blue. There's some other colors there. So if this one doesn't float your boat, then something's sure to, work for you. You can see this case is nothing short of just wild and amazing. There's no normal to it, if that makes sense. I mean, you even have that really cool concave, I think there's a hair stuck in there, but the concave case back, which although this is being a slightly larger watch, it wears amazing on the wrist. And I'll give you a wrist shot here in a little bit, but you can see even a nice display case back. So just cool all around. Like I can't stop looking at it. It's just amazing, and it wears great. The bracelet, even the bracelet, if you look at those, almost like a beads of rice style bracelet, if you really focus in on there, it's hard to do, but they're teardropped shaped too, just like those indices. So they kind of play in there as well. But measurements real quick, the best you can catch on this because the case is so contoured, but about 44.15 millimeter wide, not including the crown, which the crown doesn't stick out that much further anyway. The lug to lug is essentially 51 mil, but you can see that that's all it's going to be because the bracelet just drops right off the way it's mounted inside there. And the thickness is only 12 mil, and that's in the concave part. So, I mean, you're going to get different thicknesses depending on where you measure, but that's with all the dimensions on this watch. 22 millimeter lug width, and I do have to say Visitor, the other thing I noticed when you start digging deeper into the website is he has some amazing leather straps. He was one of the first ones that I had noticed a ostrich strap that he originally put out with the Visitor Duneshore before the bracelet, and it was like the best looking ostrich strap I've ever seen. So that was the one I was going to get. I was going to get that strap with the green dial Duneshore, and it never made it happen. So I don't know why. I could tell you I definitely would appreciate this watch more today after having so many watches than I would have, a couple of years ago when I was looking at them. And that clasp, when he came out with the bracelet, I've seen that clasp that he had shown, and I was like, that's going to be way too big. And I can tell you honestly, guys, this is the best clasp I've ever seen. That is so, like, it is so cool. Like, and you guys know I'm not a huge fan of butterfly clasp either, but this one there's nothing normal about this. It is, I mean, look at that. I mean, that is like Superman jewelry. If you know what I mean, it's masculine but unique and playful, just all around. It's high quality. Everything is just crazy. I don't even know how you would design or produce a watch like this. It blows my mind. It really does. I think it's so cool, and it's super comfortable. And I think I would wear this one loose. I think anytime I wear a watch with a butterfly clasp, I'm going to probably wear it loose. So, and you can see how flat it ends up fitting on my wrist because of that case back shape. So, awesome watch. So if you guys are interested in one of the Visitors, join the wait list. Just get on there and wait. You will not be disappointed. They all look amazing. I haven't had the other ones in the metal, but I can say the Duneshore will not disappoint. And I didn't confirm this. I didn't go look on eBay. I'm fairly certain they hold their value. When you have a watch brand that you go to buy it and you have to join a wait list, I'm guessing if you have one and for some reason you don't like it and you want to sell it, I'm guessing you'll probably get your money back, because there's going to be a ton of people that are going to be going to the Visitor website, see the wait list, and be like, nah, I don't want to wait. So they're going to go over to eBay, and then, if it's reasonably priced, they're going to buy it there. So I'm guessing they hold their value. All right, so let me give you a lume shot, and we'll close it out, because I'm just babbling on this thing. All right, check out that lume, guys. That's full of BGW9. Hopefully the camera's picking it up right. It's definitely a cool blue, but if you can kind of see it, hopefully you can. He loomed the printing on the date wheel. Have you guys seen that before? I have not seen that before, and I want that on all watches now. That is so cool, and there's no way it can cost that much more when you're already designing and building a watch like this. I think that added touch is awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you very soon. Thanks, Brandon, for loaning this in.